tears from falling down. You can't stop the tears from falling down.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing this makeup look for you. This is the first of my Valentine's Day makeup looks. I think I'm going to do 2, but let me know if you've got any specific requests in the comments down below. But if you want to see how to get this makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, let's do this. Starting with my bare face, I'm first of all just going to get my hair out of the way. I have a massive not a massive, but a breakout. I think I used something and it really annoyed me because it gave me spots. But anyway, moving on, I'm priming with the Illamasqua Hydra Veil, and then I'm going to be trying out the Silly Sponge. Is that how you say it? Silly? And I was like, what the hell? This looks so weird to me. It felt really weird. I did not see how this was going to work or even how to use it, but we're going to give it a go. So I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. As you can see, I look very confused of what the hell I'm supposed to be doing with it. my face is I just didn't understand. I don't get the concept of this at all. It basically just was like smudging and smearing the foundation like all over my face. So I tried patting it, then I tried wiping it, and like, yeah, it doesn't soak up any product, but it also just didn't feel like it was really letting the product go in my face. I don't know how to explain it, but I was just like, I didn't understand. Maybe I'm wrong, I might try it again, but no, I was like, I don't understand. So you can see my face thinking, I don't get it. So we're going back in with the Beauty Blender. I just don't understand it. If you've used it and you really like it, can you let me know in the comments down below what I'm supposed to do with it, because I just didn't get it at all. So anyway, I'm just blending my foundation in. This is the shade Golden with my damp Beauty Blender. Then I'm going to be going in with a new product from me. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium. I have been dying to try this concealer for so long, but it's a balls. Oh my god, it's so hard to get. But they do sell it on QVC UK, which is where I got mine, but they just were always out of stock. Like as soon as it came in, it was out of stock. I did Snapchat to let you guys know that it was in stock, and I know a couple of you did get it. So do make sure you're following me on Snapchat, because if anything like that happens and comes up, I will let you guys know on there, because like sharing is caring, right? So anyway, I applied this onto my eye. The colour is absolutely perfect. It is definitely like a NARS custard. You know, if you use NARS custard, it's definitely comparable to that. And it smelled, at first I was like, is that this? I was like, is that this? And it smells like really like skincare, you know, like kind of moisturiser. Smells really nice. Anyway, I went back in with my Beauty Blender just to blend it all out. It blended out really nicely, and I can tell that I am just going to be using this concealer a hell of a lot. I really like Tarte concealers anyway. I really like the creaseless concealer. I've used that a lot on my channel, and also the Amazonian clay one. So I just love their concealers anyway. So I just knew I would like it, you know. So I'm really happy that I got it. So once I've done that, I'm going to be cream contouring. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze. I say contouring, it's basically just warming and bronzing up the face. I do apply it to the back of my hand first, because mine is pretty old, and I'm not really about that life of putting like an old brush applicator on my face, you know, because like it's quite hard to like clean it, and it's old. So I just thought there looks like there's bacteria in there, I don't know. So I just put it on my hand and used a brush to apply on my cheekbones, my forehead and my chin, and then I also did do a tiny bit on my nose as well, more like just what was ever left on my hand, so it wasn't like super strong or anything. And then I'm going to be blending that out again with my damp Beauty Blender. So this is definitely a warm shade. It's not like a cool contouring shade, you know. So if you prefer a cool shade, then I wouldn't go with this one. I would go with Espresso is the other shade I have, which is a tiny bit cooler. This one's more warm, but I just really like warm. I just like warm, you know. Then I'm going to be setting my under eyes with my Rodial baking powder. This stuff is bomb, and I'm using a micro beauty blender to do this. This was the first time I've done it with a micro beauty blender, and I have to say I really liked it. I saw someone do it, I can't remember who, and I really liked how it came out. I put on so much, I really went for the bake today. I don't usually do that. I even baked here, which you guys know I never ever do this, but I always say that I don't like it, but then I was like, I haven't actually tried it. So I tried baking under my contour, and then I just put the excess that was left on my forehead. And then I went in with my Hoola bronzer to just set the contoured or the bronze areas, just while that baking powder is sitting on my face. And I'm just using my Rodial contour brush to do this. Once I've done that, I'll be going in with my Sigma tapered highlighter brush to brush away all that excess powder, because there is a shitload on our face. So just brush it all away. You have to make sure you really do brush it all away, because if you don't, then you do get flashback. So brush it all away. I kind of skipped through that step, so it took a hot minute. Then I'm going in with my Illamasqua Epic Powder, you know the drill. I'm using a Dura Fiber brush to put it on as almost like a blush slash bronzer. It just gives you a really nice bronzy glow. I mean, look at that cheek, like it's just, you know, I can't get enough of this. I don't need to talk about it anymore. And then I'm going to be highlighting with the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and I'm taking a Moonstone. I'm dampening my brush with the Touch Luminous Spray, and then I'm just patting that onto the highlighting areas. This brush is from a Pretty Little Thing brush collection. I will leave it down below. Then I'm just spraying my face with the Touch Luminous Skin Mist, which is just freaking bomb. Like, could I look any more glowing and healthy and summery? Not summery, but you know, just like fresh and glowy. Moving on to the eyes, I just checked my Snapchat because I asked you guys what palette you wanted me to use, and this Modern Renaissance by Anastasia got the highest number of screenshots. So I listened to you and I have gone for this colour, shade, palette. I did fill in my brows as well, by the way. I just did that off camera. I will leave what I used down below. I first of all took the shade Raw Sienna, which is my favourite in the palette. On a large fluffy brush, I literally just whack this all over my eyeball, my crease, just everywhere. Just get that all up in there. I wanted to make this eyeshadow look super simple, so any of you can recreate it yourselves. And this is a technique I would say is called a layering. Kind of just made that up. But then I'm going in with a MAC 217. I'm taking the shade Rilgar, and I'm basically doing the exact same thing all over the eyelids and up to the crease, but not quite as high. So the first shade, you're going up to the crease as high as you want it to be, period. And then I'm going in with another shade, Rilgar now, putting the same exact positioning, but just not taking it quite as far up. And I'm also applying that to the lower lash line as well. And then I'm going into this brown shade, which is called Samba, I don't know how to say it, and I'm doing the exact same thing. So applying it to the lid, to my eyeball, and then working it up, but again, not as far. So you're just layering these colours up, which is going to give you the perfect like dark lid blown out into like the lightest shade you used. Like, I just think that's so easy for everyone to do, right? Like, that is so easy to me. That sounds so easy, you know? So that is all I did, and it's super simple, and I love matte eyeshadows all over your eye and blown out. I just think it looks bomb. So then for the lower lash line, I'm just applying that same brown shade with a flat definer brush, just so you get the real depth of colour, like in that lash line first, and then obviously just smoke it out with the previous shade on a slightly fluffier brush. Does that make sense? So it's just like a real blown out eyeshadow look. I'm going back into that same highlighter, the Moonstone, and I'm just applying that to the inner corner of my eyeball and the brow bone. I love it just when you've got like a really matte smoked out eye, but then you've got like an intense inner corner highlight. I think it just works really well. I'm doing this emoji with my hands when I said that, by the way. Then I'm just going to apply some mascara. This is, I think, Rimmel mascara. I can't remember. And then Huda Beauty lashes in Giselle. And there they are. Then I'm going to line my waterline and tightline with MAC Costa Rica. Costa Rica? Is that the right word? I think so. With the liner, and then I'm just applying some more mascara just to make sure the lashes blend and making sure to get those inner corners as well. And then I'm going in with my Kat Von D. This is actually a powder foundation. I will leave the shade down below because I need to check, but can you just see how like insanely this is? Like, it just smooths everything out and makes it look so freaking flawless. I got this from Carly Bybel. She uses it and now I use it, and thanks Carly Bybel. Not that you'll ever see this video, but thank you, because it's freaking bomb. Then I'm moving on to lips, and I'm taking MAC Strip Down Liner, which is probably one of my favourite liners, definitely my favourite MAC liner, and I'm kind of just lining them and filling them in. And then I'm going in with the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lip in Exposed, which I haven't used for so long. It's a really nice nude, you know, like it's a paler nude for me. I don't usually wear a pale nude. But once you've done that, the look is complete. Okay, so this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you liked it. This is totally something I would wear for Valentine's Day, or just all the time. I really like this makeup. So if you did like it as well, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
When you can't stop the tears from falling down. You can't stop the tears from falling down.